Give me some.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Tara. Today's special guest is Jade Frazier. Hi everyone. Thanks for having me, girl. Absolutely. I am so excited she's here, you guys. This is an amazing woman of God. She's a journalist who has been in so many newspapers, like I can't even count her articles you might come across, and she even brought one today.
Hey.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get to know more about Jade and who she is. But before we start, we're just gonna have a little fun.
Yeah.
And we are going to do some lip syncing.
Oh, yes, girl.
I wouldn't do you like that. So I'm going to do a couple songs.
Okay.
And you are going to try to guess
Okay.
the name of the song and who
Oh,
wrote
that's
it,
so
okay?
cute. Oh, girl, I'm ready.
Cool.
Let's go. Yes,
Yes.
I'm ready for this.
And we're both 90 kids, so
Right.
I'm sure you'll
Oh my gosh, I hope I
know.
know. Y'all, I don't know. It's so embarrassing. Don't judge me. Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yes. I'm so ready.
I'm gonna get my voice.
Go, girl.
Okay, let me
Watch out, lip sync battle. We're coming for you, okay?
We coming. Alrighty.
I already know this one. Okay. Go ahead, girl. Should I guess now or should I wait a little bit?
You got it, you got it, you got it. You can do it.
Backstreet Boys.
One.
Bye.
The one.
I'm a terrible singer, y'all.
Desire. Okay, my voice.
Backstreet Boys.
We
I
love
went
you.
that way.
You got it.
Shout out. Yay!
All right. That's
I love it. I love it. I love it. So
yes.
cute.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm so ready.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Girl, you know Backstreet Boys. That's time.
I don't want no
Let's go. Let's go. The guy can't get no love from me. This pretty gap, y'all. TLC, I don't want no scrubs.
Yeah. Good job. Okay,
I'm winning.
Okay, yes.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Let's go. I'm excited.
This one, girl, you better get.
Okay. I won't look at the computer
Yeah,
now.
you
I'll
got
stop cheating. I'll just.
You guys, I'm sorry in advance for my voice. I'm not the best singer, so.
Daddy, I'm sorry. I've let you down.
Sorry.
Aww.
Oh, no, 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 no.
You like that harmony?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta figure out the artist. You got it. Oh, this is
Got
Usher. Yay! Usher.
Yes, Usher. Okay.
Say I could not
3
think of
for
who sang
5.
that song. Okay. I don't know how to sing the Genuine. I don't even know.
Girl.
They're all good. I love it.
Alrighty. Let's do this one. You're doing really good.
Thanks,
Alrighty,
girl.
You're a 90s baby.
Girl, yes. 93, born and strong, honey.
Okay, this one I gotta get super emotional.
Okay. Aww. Wait, I hope this is the right song. I just sang, Lord, that's gonna be embarrassing. Okay, hold on, let me listen.
Okay.
Together. Oh my God.
And you know that I'm right. You gonna hear when the chorus drops.
I know.
Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my heart?
Okay.
Okay, we'll fast forward. End of the
road. Oh my gosh, why can I cannot think of the song. What's the minute? What's the minute? Okay, well, look in that song.
Look in that.
I know there is a road
A road, a sad road.
Got it, right.
Alright,
Okay,
this
what's
one
it?
you will get. Think I did it again.
I made you believe.
Britney
Spears. Yeah! It was that again. Woo! Killing it,
Good
y'all.
job, Jade. That's 5 for 5.
Yay! I win. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're like the worst singers with
We are. Sorry, you guys, ahead of time. Alrighty, you did really good.
That was fun. Thanks,
oh my
girl.
God, yeah.
Came win, came
So, you are someone who you've worked for Disney.
yeah.
You've done a lot. You even she got me an article, you guys,
Oh.
and that's super big. She wrote about me when I first started Coffee with Tara.
So fun.
And I was like, oh my gosh!
I was so happy for you. Like, I was hyped. I was like, y'all, we gotta get this going. This girl's a bomb. Yeah, so fun.
So you've always been this extrovert. You've been interested in people and writing about them. When did this begin? When did you find a passion for that?
Yeah, so, well, it's funny. My family and I, we were watching home videos a couple days ago. Yeah. And it shows I was always dancing and just acting a fool. Like, really just having fun and being crazy. And my mom was like, you know, since you were younger, you've just always been just out there. Yeah. So I definitely think that kind of extrovert personality started, you know, when I was younger. Yeah. But I think the older I got, I just realized that, you know, I just love being around people and I love having fun. And of course, the older you get, you start to kind of sharpen those, you know, personality traits. And and so I'm like, okay, how do I apply, you know, being a people person and I love to write and put it together. So I'm like, journalism, you know, and it's a great combination. I've met so many amazing people through it and it's just fun, like just talking to people and getting to know their story. I love it.
That's amazing. So what has been your greatest experience so far? I know you go to the Walter Cronkite School at ASU. What's been the best experience you've had so far?
Yeah, oh my gosh. My journey at Walter Cronkite has been amazing. And recently I just posted actually on Facebook. I was in a professional program called the Public Insight Network Bureau. And we had to do an outreach project. And so we had to pick a community to talk about. And this could be any community that feels like they're not heard around, you know, Arizona. And so I was given the topic of police community, and that was a super heavy topic, as I said. And I was like, okay, God.
Especially during this time.
Right. And so I'm like, okay, God, where do I go with this? And I came across an organization called 10,000 Fearless Men and Women of Phoenix, and they're out in the neighborhoods in South Phoenix, and they're doing what they can. They have all these resources, and they're saying, hey, we want to police our own communities. So it doesn't get to that point where, you know, we're having the police and the community against each other. So how can we work together? Anyway, long story short, so I wrote the story, did some multimedia pieces with it, and my academic advisor emailed me saying, hey, I submitted your story for the Hearst Journalism Awards program. And I was like, okay, I mean, awarding would have been nice, you know, but it was just so like,
and that's a big deal. The fact that he chose you. He's like, this is something that is powerful. That speaks volumes, and that's a big deal.
Because I was super stressed, and I'm very like, I'm hard on myself, and I'm working on that. But that's something that, I mean, I want to get over and work through, but I was just like, so many tears through the story, and sitting with my teacher and taking the criticism and going back and just being like, God, when is it going to be done? But it made sense that he had to really, you know, work with me, and I had to get to the point saying, I got to make this project better, you know, and the end result was something I didn't even expect. So
praise God. I'm excited for that, and that's amazing.
Keep you posted.
So what is something that you would just give advice for other students who want to do journalism, or just as far as handling the stress or rejection or trying again, what advice could you give to them?
Yeah, I would definitely say keep trying. A lot of my life experiences, it's kind of go back. I have a really funny story. So in order to continue at the Walter Cronkite class, you have to pass this grammar course. It is difficult, girl. Like grammar from like punctuation, where does a comma go? Like when you use like just so like strategic. I mean, grammar from, you know, elementary school, so they're bringing it back. You know, you gotta know your grammar. So you're allowed to take it twice, and of course, if you don't pass, you know, the first time you take it the second time, and then after that, you can't continue in school anymore. So the first time, I didn't pass the class, and this was like, I was so embarrassed, so filled with shame. Like, okay, God, like. I think I'm pretty good at writing, but Lord, like, I need your help because this is what I want to do. This is my career choice. So I was like, okay, just have to push my pride away, which is something very important you got to do. And I took the course again. It was online, and I remember sitting in Starbucks. My friend and I both had our laptops. We were taking the final. This was literally like the breaking point. Like, if we don't get an 80 or higher, I was like praying, like, God, I need another career choice writing. So we're sitting in Starbucks. I mean, this moment was crazy. We're sitting in Starbucks, and you know, we're finishing up the test, and then all of a sudden we're waiting, and my heart, like, it's frozen. And then we end up passing it, and we just like screamed in Starbucks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I called my mom. Like, I was just so excited. And I think in that moment I could have given up. I easily could have been like, Jade, you're not good enough. Like, you can't pass a grammar course. Like, come on, you know. And I say it now, I'm not ashamed of it. But it just was like, it was just crazy. And I think at that point I realized, like, keep trying, don't give up, you know. Study harder, push yourself. So I think I would just say, like, keep trying. Obviously I didn't think that was gonna go, you know, as I thought, which is fine because life is exciting when it really doesn't go your way sometimes. So I did that, kept trying, and then the end result, I'm still at the school. Look at the Lord. That's so keep trying and don't give up, for sure.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So who is Jade?
Ooh, wow.
I feel like you're someone with so many layers, and you're spunky, you're fun, you wear your heart on your sleeves.
Yeah.
How do you see yourself? Who is Jade?
Jade is someone who's caring.
Yeah.
And she's also very sensitive.
Yeah.
Sensitivity is something that I've just honestly struggled with my whole life. Not, you know, it has its good and its bad characteristics to it.
I struggle with that too.
Yes. Yeah. Like you said, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I've definitely, in the times where someone's needed an extra hand, or, you know, maybe there's someone that doesn't have, you know, that many friends or doesn't have the support, I've been able to say, hey, like, let's talk. I want to get to know you. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And then on the same time, God's really helped me to also protect my sensitivity, because at times I've given it out, you know,
too much,
you know, and then I look back and then I start feeling empty in some circumstances, and I'm thinking like, wow, okay, like I got to get back to, you know, the Jade I was. So
wow, that's good.
Yeah, definitely like sensitive, caring, and I'm not perfect, you know, and I think that's important, and I just want to, you know, let everyone know, like, no matter what happens in your life, I've had so many situations, like I said, where it's gone a different way, and I've gone one way, and it's gone this way. But you just have to just trust God, and
amen.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. Thank you. So, who is Jade the Journalist? What do you go after? Because I know there's something, there's like this passion in you. Like, what inspires you to write? Like, what gets you going?
Yeah, I think honestly, it's telling the stories that are untold. I think that's like, that's what drives me. Yeah, because I mean, there's so many stories that we see, you know, on television, whether it's broadcast journalism or in the newspapers, and a lot of people say like typical news stories, like, oh, I don't watch the news because I know it's going to be on it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I like the stories that are unpredictable, you know, the human interest stories.
Wow.
So I want to, you know, be able to, when I hear interesting stories, like I heard about Coffee with Tara, and I'm like, oh my goodness, people have to hear about this.
Yeah.
So just the fact that, you know, what you're doing, and the idea of, you know, I want to start something, you know, create this thing, that's so interesting to me.
Wow.
And I feel like people need to see that there are people that, you know, all over the world that are doing things for themselves, and this is good news, you know, this is happy news. So not all news is bad, you know, not all news is like, oh my God, I was like, okay, and then I turn it on. Yeah. So it's like, not all news is bad, and everyone has a story to tell, and we just have to give them the opportunity to tell it.
Absolutely. So who is someone in your life that, it could be a couple, who has really just impacted your journey?
Yeah, I'm gonna start crying. My parents.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are close. You are such the Fraziers are close.
Like this. Homies. We
I
are.
love it. You guys have fun, always dancing, singing. I love it.
Wow, yeah, my parents for sure. Gosh. My mom and dad have literally just walked with me through life. The fact that I feel like I can go to my parents about anything, and I could talk to my mom and I could talk to my dad, like that's so rewarding too. Right. Because I don't know why. I mean, sometimes I feel like we're just so afraid to do that, or we're like, you know, something happens in our life and it's like we're trying to handle it ourselves, and that's not healthy. And I've just been so blessed with parents that have encouraged me, and at times where I didn't believe in myself, you know, they've helped me, you know, helped me to realize who I was. At times when I needed that encouragement, they've been there for me, just financially, just in every aspect. They've just been there, and it's just it's such a blessing. I love you, mom and dad. They're the best, they're the best. So that's why, like, I think that's why in life I'm so like, I want to work hard because I want to help. I want to bless my parents. I want to turn it around, you know? Like, that's what motivates me. I'm like, I got to get my grind going because I want to help my family. Like, my family is the best, and I just want to be a blessing to them because they've given to me so much. So
absolutely. I love that.
Love you, boo. Love you, Justin.
So what motivates you to get up every morning? Because I know you have a busy schedule with your work. She's headed to work right after.
I know, right?
Yes, you're a full-time student. What motivates you? What's that passion in there?
Girl, it's God, honestly.
Yeah.
Jesus is what motivates me every day and just gets me up. And I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm like, there's someone that didn't wake up today. Like, that thinking that is like so crazy, you know?
Deep.
Yeah, to wrap your mind around that. I think just wanting to just be better and do better.
Yeah.
It's like, I was watching a video on online, and Matthew McConaughey, he was giving a speech with one of his awards on Facebook, and he said this in his speech. He was saying someone had asked him, like, who's your hero? in the future, like who's your hero? And he said, my future hero is me in the future. So it's like every day.
Well, let me write
Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I was watching the video, and this is his quotes, but he was saying, every, someone came to me, who's your hero? Me in 10 years. Okay, 10 years passed. Who's your next hero? Me in the future 10 years. So it's like every day, every year, every month, every week, it's like you're working towards being a better you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. So I realized, like, that's what's going to motivate me. Like, I want to be a better Jade tomorrow.
Wow.
It was, girl, it blew my mind. Like, watch that speech. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, if we all had that mindset.
Yeah.
We would all be better and do better, and you go through things. It's like you have to give yourself grace. God gives you grace, but just working towards a better you. Like, that's what motivates me to get up in the morning.
Absolutely. Jade, you need a book.
Oh my God. That's the Lord confirmation studying it.
Yeah, but thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So you brought something with you today.
Yes. What is this? Okay, so this is from the Arizona Republic. Shout out to them. So I remember one of my journalism classes that was so difficult. It was an honors 201 writing class. Shout out to Robert Anglin. You were a great professor.
Hey, Robert.
You were great, right? Hey, Robert. So we had to do a final written enterprise story.
Yeah.
And I originally was not going to go with this idea. I had an entirely different idea. It was around the holidays, and I wanted to do a story about, when the holidays come around, are people, depressed with maybe people that don't have families? So I wanted to just dig deep into that. And so that didn't work. And I was at one of Marshall Coleman's events, Promise, for prom, and this girl came in, and she was a 10-year-old girl that had her own cupcake business.
Wow. 10
years
old?
Right, yes, girl, 10 years old. And so when she walked in the room, instantly, I knew, it was the spirit. Instantly, I was like, I have to do my story about her.
Yeah.
I just went with it, and I had another idea, but I was like, this idea is working out, and I was mad. Yeah, and I was like, I got this thing to do, whatever. I was just very mad. So I'm like, I got to get the story in. And then I was thinking, wow. So I ran up to her, and I was like, I'm going to contact you. I want to write a story about you. This is amazing. Yeah. Contacted her. I met with her and her mom. We sat, talked for hours. It was totally God. She's a Christian too, so we just connected on so many levels. Yeah. And then Amari was just so cute. Anyway, my teacher read it, and he's like, I think this is a really interesting story. He was the editor for the Arizona Republic. So we sat together, and then this was my first story that was published in the Republic.
Oh my gosh.
Yes! It was so cool.
What were you feeling when you saw that? Yeah. Your idea, your thought, your passion on paper. Yeah. What were you thinking? Because that would be emotional. It's big, your name.
Right. I know, it's crazy.
What were you feeling?
Girl, I was just so happy. I was proud of myself. Again, I was like, this is just something that this wasn't my original idea. I'm like, God, that's a trend you have in my life. I'll be like, I want to do this, and then you do something else. So yeah, I was just so excited and happy. And I was like, wow, I can actually do this,
Yeah.
It's just something when you're seeing your work, I'm sure you can relate to that.
Yeah.
You're seeing your work out there, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's very humbling, and it's exciting.
Yeah, and it's just the beginning. You've been in a lot of papers, and I feel like God is going to do so much more because you're putting other people before you. You're uplifting them, and you writing is actually inspiring them. It's burning a fire in them. They're important.
Yeah.
So it's good, and I feel like journalists have a very important job to do.
Give me some.
Welcome back to Coffee with Tara. I'm here with my special guest, Jade Frazier. Yes. So when we left off talking about just your paper, getting featured in there, and I think that's super amazing. What do you want to accomplish in the future? What do you feel like is next for Jade Frazier?
Yeah, I've actually been in a stage in my life where I'm really trying to figure that out.
Yeah, girl, me too.
Right. Cheers to that. I think I realized, like I said before, there's so many ways. I think that's kind of the uniqueness of me as a person in my life. I have one plan, and then literally another thing comes around, and God brings something else. So I'm learning in this next season to really, really trust God.
Yeah.
And say, God, you know my gifts. You gave them to me. You know what I love to do. Lead me.
Wow.
And whatever you want me to do, I will do. Yeah. So I've just been very careful on exactly. I don't know, because I just right now I know, but at the same time I don't know, and I'm trying to trust God, and I'm gonna see where it goes. And of course I want to stay in the media realm. videography. I would love to do a talk show. All of this fun stuff. Yeah. But
I feel like
right now
it's so hard. I feel like a lot of young adults, especially like from school, like we feel like, oh my God, what's the next?
Yes.
It's really hard. And I feel like that's where our faith comes in to really just trust God. Because I'm in that season.
Yes, girl.
It's like you graduate, you feel like you got a plan and all that stuff, and then God's like, whoa, you know, it's not exactly what you want. So like Jade said, just trusting in God. You know, like so many times, like I wish I had the answers and I knew what's going on, and I'm like, I don't.
Right.
You know, like God, give it to me. Yeah. So right now, like in my season, I'm just trying to work hard and just, you know, just follow God and just seek Him.
You're
and just
doing a great job, girl.
Thank you. But whatever is next for you, I know it's big, Jade, and I believe it in my heart. Like you're so many different layers. You do fashion. You do.
I learned from you, girl. I've been watching Tara's fashion tips. Don't play.
Follow Jade's Instagram, Jade's Closet. No, but you love fashion and all these different things, and I think that's awesome. And I see you on TV.
Oh, thank you.
I see you doing a lot of things. So just stay encouraged.
Thank you, girl.
Absolutely. So this next part, you're going to fill in the blank.
Okay.
It's going to be, I am blank, I want blank, and I have blank.
Okay.
Okay?
Ooh, okay.
So the first, you can take your time to think too, but the first one is, I am.
Okay. I am. Wow. I would say I am blessed. Yeah. So simple, but it's so true. I have a house to live in. You know, I have clothes on my body, food to eat. I'm blessed, you know, and everything else just follows after.
Absolutely. And the next one is, I want.
Ooh, I would say I want to be better.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah,
I love that. That is like the simplest but realest thing. You know?
Yeah, I want to be better. And like I said before, I mean, every day I wake up, I'm just trying to achieve more and just be a better Jade. And I want to be better, you know.
Absolutely. And the last one is, I have.
Ooh, I have strength. Been doing a lot. Definitely have strength, and I think over the course of my life, it's like God's just kind of giving me stamina. You know, to deal with things, and you know, He talks about He won't give you more than what you can handle, and definitely realize I'm a pretty strong person. I think it's it's cool to kind of say and like realize that because.
Absolutely. I think you're strong too.
Well, thanks, girl. So I'm strong for sure. And I need to physically, I've been slipping in the gym. So,
Girl, I need to get on my
physically strong
too. I got my winter body now. My summer body back. So, what would this Jade tell the old Jade? Young girl, maybe in high school, whatever. What would you tell her?
Don't make me start crying. Trying to get a show. Oh, wow. That's a great question. I would tell the old Jade, right? The old Jade? That's the old Jade. Okay. I would tell the old Jade. It's okay to want help. You don't have to be defensive. And don't give too much to people right away. I would tell her those two things.
Me too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So much alike.
I know, right? Yeah, I think. The first part, I think. Just there are times where I was going through things, I didn't say anything. And then, in the future, it kind of, and secrets aren't good, and they end up, hurting you in the future. So I would tell her, like, you need help, say something, to anybody out there, whether it's extreme or not, it's okay to say, I need help, I'm going through this. Definitely that. And I think just also just being able to take criticism and listen, because in the future, with growing up and getting jobs and having interviews, and people criticize you, and it's not a bad thing. But I think learning how to just listen and not be defensive.
Me too.
Right, because girl, my dad gets on me all the time. I know.
Yes, my dad too.
Totally. So not be so defensive. Like, it's okay. If people give you criticism, they're not out to hurt you. They just want you to learn. And then the heart thing, definitely with dating, girl, I would say that. Just not getting so much right away, and just getting to know people more in that aspect, because you gotta take care of yourself. In order to take care of another. So.
Absolutely. So, what do you think is your best quality?
Ooh, these are such good questions. You're so good. Okay. My best quality.
I'll say what I think, then you'll say yours.
Oh yeah, can you say yours first?
No, it's what I think about you.
Okay, cool. I love it.
I think your best quality is your heart. I feel like you have such a big heart And it causes us to be sensitive,
Yeah.
but you're always like looking out for other people. Like even when my sister and brother started going like elevator remix and stuff, here comes Jade, hi guys, you know, and we didn't know anybody. Yeah. And I feel like you might not know, but your heart is so big and it's loud, like everybody sees it, and you might feel like being sensitive or too kind is a bad thing, but it's actually a really good thing, and it's a strength because a lot of people wish they had that. So don't listen.
Girl, you're
love you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, but
I would say that definitely. I'm kind and she summed it all up, y'all. Tara back in my life right now. It's so good.
No, but for sure. A lot of times, like something I'm reminding myself is it's okay to be kind. It's okay to have a big heart because a lot of people are like, you need to be mean. You need to do this and that, and that's good at times. But if you have a big heart, that's something important to have in this world because it's such a cold world and so many people they're jaded by the world, so it's good when we still have that innocence and that joy in our heart and we believe the best in people.
So I would definitely say that. I mean, being kind, I think more people need to be more kind, definitely in this world. There'll be so many more changes. So and of course, you know, I'm a self-proclaimed Christian, and so it's like if I say that, you gotta act like it, you know. It's that simple. So
that's true.
Jesus was kind, you gotta be kind.
Absolutely. So do you have any closing thoughts or anything you want to share with anybody before we wrap it up today?
Oh, that's so good. Okay. Yeah, I would just encourage everyone to continue to get to know yourself. I'm kind of like, I'm realizing I have a little feminist inside of me. Start growing a little bit. And to my ladies, I would definitely just encourage you, love yourself. You know, love yourself and everything about you, you know, from the inside and out, just love yourself. And I think once you start loving yourself, and of course, you know, staying humble within that, I think, oh my gosh, we can take over the world. There's so much, you know, we can do. And just protect yourself, protect your heart, and just go out there and just do what you want to do. Like, life is short and we're young, you know, we have our youth. And even if you are, you know, 12 years old or 65 years old, you know, it's never too late. You know, every day you wake up, it's never too late. So just do what you want to do. You know, love yourself, love people, and God will handle the rest.
Wow, amen. That was so beautifully said and spoken. So where can people find you, like on social media and stuff? I know you have like a big following, but if people who are watching want to follow you, where can they find you?
So cool. So first I'll start off, I love Instagram, y'all. Instagram for sure. So my Instagram is Jade Frazier _. And then I also have a Facebook. You can look me up, Jade Frazier as well. So I have a Snapchat. I just told Tara, like I was a Snapchat addict. Like I gave Kylie Jenner a run for her money with Snapchat, y'all, but I had to delete it because I need a break from Snapchat. So I'm not on Snapchat yet, but just stay tuned. And then also I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel. So I know I need to do it. I just you're inspiring me. I need to like actually do it. So when I do, I actually recorded my first video, so I have to edit it and put it together. But I think I'm going to call it Just Jade. So you can find that on YouTube. So stay tuned.
Just Jade. Stay tuned, you guys. This is a girl who's doing amazing things, you guys. And God is just doing so much in her life, and He's going to continue to do it. You saw it first. I had Jade on my show, so when she's famous on CNN or
Tara interviewed me, y'all.
I interviewed her first. No, I'm kidding.
I love it.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for our next episode.
Bye guys. Love you.